So I got a text message from a client the other day that I just sold this particular house in Country Club East to a couple of weeks ago, and she said she had gotten a notice from Manatee County about having her backflow valve checked, and she's going, what is a backflow valve and how much does it cost to have it checked? So in this video I'm going to cover what this is and a couple of the other features that have to deal with water here in the Lakewood Ranch area, so stick around for that information. Hello, it's Mark Boehmig, Michael Saunders and Company. In this channel, Living in Lakewood Ranch, we cover all the areas around Lakewood Ranch, from Bradenton down to Sarasota and Siesta Key up to Anna Maria Island. So this client that I have asked about the backflow valve, and I thought, oh, that's a good question, and it's probably a topic I should cover so that other people will see this and be able to be informed. But what this does is this keeps the water from in the house coming back into the water supply. So this has got a check valve in it, and what happens is that if you were to, say, lose pressure on the water pressure, maybe something happens at the water department or something like that and the pressure is lost, it keeps the water from being sucked from in the house back into the water system. So you know how it is, sometimes you can fill up your sink and you can wash things, or maybe put a pet in one of the smaller sinks or a small pet in one of the big sinks, and you wash the pet and you have your hose and your nozzle is down in there, and if this lost pressure, the water could actually be sucked up out of the sink into that nozzle and go back into the water supply, and they don't want that to happen, so that's why this is in. Now, when I was looking this up, a couple of things that I found out was if you have a pool, if you're on a pond, and if you have an irrigation system, they want you to have this backflow valve. Some of the pools here have an automatic water filler, so the water will automatically fill into the pool when the pool gets down to a certain level. So if you think about it, if it flows in, it can actually flow out that same pipe as well. So if the water pressure was lost here from the county side, then it could actually suck the chlorine or the salt water out of the pool and go back into the water supply. So that's what this is for. Now, on each one of these, there's a little tag that you'll see right here, and it has the month and the year punched out of the time that they did the inspection. So you can call this person, this company, or you could call any other company that does this inspection. There's quite a few of them, and if you go to the Manatee County website or the Sarasota County website and go to the water department, they have a list of approved vendors. But this right here runs about 40 bucks, and they'll come out here, they'll test the backflow valve, and then they file it with the county. You don't have to do anything. So you can book it online with any of the plumbing companies that offer the service here in Sarasota or Manatee County, and they will take care of coming out, doing the inspection, running the test on it to make sure that the check valve works, that the water doesn't flow back into the system, and then they will file that, and then you will be good for another year. Now, there's another thing that I want to show you, and let me take you over and let you look at this. So this device is your irrigation system, and this is a filter that's on the irrigation system because this is reclaimed water from Manatee County. So the water comes in here and goes to all the sprinkler heads that are in the yard. And you'll notice there's a shutoff right here. And the reason they have a shutoff here is because this has a filter in it. So once you shut this off, you can unscrew this filter, take it out and clean it and put it back so that this filter is clean. Now this one is a little bit dirty, and I'll give you a close-up of it, and then I'll show you what a clean one looks like. But they also make a sock, and the sock comes over this, and it's usually black, and it cuts the sunlight down because right now there's heavy bacteria growth in this, and that keeps this from actually being able to give full water pressure to all the water heads that are here in this particular yard. So that right there will make a big difference once you get this cleaned out as to how much water pressure you actually get for the irrigation system in the yard. So if you put the sock over it, you just have to check that every once in a while, maybe every 6 or 8 months, just to make sure that that filter is clean so that the water will be pushed out to all the sprinkler heads, the drip lines, and everything else. So I hope this brief water overview has helped you when you come to the Manatee County or Lakewood Ranch area. And if I can help you search for a home or answer any of your questions, I'll put a contact link in the description below, and you feel free to reach out to me. Mark Boehmig, Michael Saunders and Company.